is not your destiny. And you are no longer a hostage to the genetic inheritance. ASEA is single-handedly turning conventional wisdom on its head. The concept that your DNA, that your genes are solely responsible for your biological, for your emotional, and your behavioral health is antiquated and yesterday's news. So thanks to ASEA's ability to increase antioxidant efficiency by more than 500% and dramatically enhance the efficiency of cellular communication, ASEA actually signals cells to be healthy. Quite simply, ASEA reminds your body how to heal itself, like liquid stem cells. ASEA communicates with our individual and uniquely different DNA, and it impacts genetic expression by assisting the body's key detox antioxidant, as many of you now know, is glutathione. ASEA has the unique ability, and I've been in the business over 40 years, ASEA has the unique ability to recalibrate, restore, and reactivate health, and that's quite a revolution, wouldn't you agree?
Yes, ma'am.
ASEA, in my view, is truly at the forefront of a new revolution in health and healing, and it's known as Nutrigenomics. Nutrigenomics increases our ability to understand a new view of health, which combines a variety of sciences, which range from physiology to biochemistry. So you see, after months of witnessing firsthand the extraordinary healing results of both ASEA and Renew 28, I believe that ASEA works its magic in part by positively impacting the body's methylation capacity. This is crucial to regulate energy, immunity, and healing. Methylation is a very hot topic in the nutrition world today. It's the most research of the genetic variations that are now available and recognized through gene testing. And these are becoming widely available through organizations like 23andMe and DNAancestry.com. I would say that over 50% of us do not have the capacity to detoxify properly. And that's a problem in this very toxic world. We're all like toxic waste dumps, little by little, day in and day out. I firmly believe that detox should no longer be a seasonal event, but a daily occurrence. And with ASEA, you now have that opportunity, day in and day out. It's a big point. You see, years ago when I wrote my first books, the concept of detox was something that was very revolutionary, but it's not revolutionary in this day and time. It's part of conventional wisdom. It's the understanding that on a daily basis you have to support your body's ability to neutralize all the environmental assaults that comes its way. And ASEA, because of its ability to produce glutathione without any precursors, just innately, neutralizes that overload from heavy metals, from chemicals, from radiation, from EMFs, from oxidative stress, from bacteria, from virus. With over 100,000 chemicals out there in the environment, we need all the daily help we can get, and ASEA is the way. Detox is no longer negotiable. It is not a woo-woo esoteric term. It's a necessity, and it makes this a reality. I first used ASEA to help control pain that I had suffered from in a series of events that was triggered by a concussion. I had post-concussion syndrome, although I did not know it. Now, while ASEA did not make the pain go away, it allowed me on a daily basis to be able to control the pain, so I finally found the solution. And I have one person to thank for that, and that is your ambassador, Triple Diamond, Denny Robinson. I recommend recommend ASEA to all my clients who need pain control and help with detoxification. And that's just about everybody in this day and age. You see, glutathione, the toxic waste eliminator, is really a big deal, and it's impossible to supplement, as I mentioned before. Precursors like N-acetylcysteine are contraindicated for those of us with sulfur problems, as your CBS genetic mutation would tell. And like the methylation issue that we have learned from 23andMe and DNA Ancestry, sulfur intolerance is very prevalent. So getting a precursor to make your body's glutathione is almost impossible and doesn't work for over 50% of us, but ASEA does. Now, glutathione breaks down orally when it's given in most other forms. So ASEA innately makes what should be there in the first place. And as far as I'm concerned, ASEA is worthy of a Nobel Prize in medicine.
Yeah.
One of the reasons that glutathione is so important is because of location. It's in nearly every single cell of your body, so it gives each and every one of your cells a personal bodyguard, as I know many of you like to say. It has the awesome job of protecting your DNA, keeping you energized, reducing inflammatory pain, and neutralizing all types of pollutants, including all the medicines that Dr. David Silverman was talking about, and their side effects and metabolic wastes. Glutathione is one of the 4 substances absolutely necessary for cell survival. And you need to work hard to keep your stores intact because every decade you lose about 20% of your glutathione reserves. Without a daily dose of ASEA, I believe glutathione is drained constantly. Think about it. If you're sick, if you're tired, if you're taking an over-the-counter drug, your glutathione levels can nosedive. And that's especially true of the elderly who are going in for all kinds of surgeries and procedures because the anesthesia is one of the biggest glutathione drainers of all. Now, I think the most severe deficiencies where ASEA may be of help are those with autoimmune issues, and I give ASEA and recommend it to all of my autistic clients, all of those with Parkinson's, all of those with Alzheimer's, and of course with other major degenerative diseases. Then there is the looming specter of an issue that I don't talk very much about these days, but one that was the subject of a book that I wrote in 2010. It's called ZAPT, and it's the topic of electropollution. Another major source of glutathione drain is the EMFs, or the non-ionizing radiation that's coming off of all of your cell phones that you have right now in this little gathering that we have. All of your iPads, the iPhones, and the wireless laptops. That's a necessity for you as a network marketer. Well, just as necessary is your ASEA because it helps to neutralize the detrimental effects that are leaching out the glutathione on a minute-to-minute basis. So this means that you need to all sing the praises of redox signaling molecules. And I made a pledge to you when I was in Orlando that I want to remember. And that is, I said, I would be updating my books, as many of you remember. I have 30 books. So that task I have started to initiate. And this book here is the new Fat Flush Plan, in which I've given a major shout out to ASEA. Yeah! My hope is that we're going to do a book signing next April at the convention in Salt Lake City. So I'm hoping that you'll all spread the word of the message of detoxification as well as diet, and that I'll be able to see you then so that we're able to share the same healing message that ASEA uniquely offers. Now, while I'm very impressed with the liquid redox supplement, I just adore Renew 28. I'm addicted to it. I use it every day. I sleep in it every night. It heals your bruises, your cuts, your sores, any kind of irritation and pain in record time. As a matter of fact, my husband, James Templeton, uses it on a daily basis, especially to renew concentrate, and he has told me it's like a facelift in a bottle. So along with managing stress, which we all need to do on a daily basis, moving every day to encourage at least 20 minutes of lymphatic flow, eating a healthy diet that, of course, I write about in the new Fat Flush plan, the right kind of fats, the right kind of proteins, gluten-free grains, and GMO-free products, ASEA is really everybody's BFF. Now, with the advent of Renew 28, you can now, and of course Renew Advanced, you can protect your skin, your body's largest organ, as the next level of total health care for your system, inside out and outside in. Your skin, to me, is the window of your body, and any type of mark, or line, or blemish, or wrinkle is a signal of internal imbalances. So treating your body from the outside in and the inside out is certainly the way that we all need to approach for 21st century health. So in closing, I need to share with you a little bit about my own personal health philosophy. You see, I have believed for years, 3 decades, even more to be exact, that aging and disease are really due to toxic accumulation. And it could be from stuck emotions, it could be from chemicals, from virus, from parasites, from radiation, or even infectious overload. So your body is a sacred garment. And on a daily basis, you need to make your body an invincible fortress to withstand all of the environmental challenges of modern day living. So extraordinary health is your birthright. With ASEA's unique redox signaling molecules, you can repair and you can regulate every tissue, every system, every organ of your body, from your cell to your soul. And that's my story.